Bersamin binuweltahan si Panelo sa NSC reorganization issue, kaugnay sa patutsada nito na bad politics ang pag-itsapuwera kay Vice President Sara Duterte sa reorganisasyon ng National Security Council. Sa press briefing sa Malacanang, sinabi ng kalihim na walang moral authority si Panelo na magsalita at ipagtanggol ang vice-presidente dahil siya ang nagsulong din noon sa ilalim ng Duterte administration para alisin si dating VP Leni Robredo sa NSC pero hindi nagtagumpay. Kaugnay sa patutsada nito na bad politics ang pag-etsapuwera kay Vice President Sara Duterte sa reorganisasyon ng National Security Council, NSC. Sa press briefing sa Malacanang, sinabi ng kalihim na walang moral authority si Panelo na magsalita at ipagtanggol ang vice-presidente dahil siya ang nagsulong din noon sa ilalim ng Duterte administration para alisin si dating VP Leni Robredo sa NSC pero hindi nagtagumpay.
Ang gobyerno ay tinututukan lahat yan. Parang natural na nangyayari ko minsan per commodity. Yung right now, ang star of the moment is kamatis. No? Napansin namin yan. At other times, mostly bigas. Mula nung umpisa ng paninilbihan ko sa kabinete, nagtataka kami kung paano pa mangyari yan. There is sufficient supply, but the prices don't go down. They go up. So we have been very active in prosecuting yung mga hoarders. But that is only one part of the explanation. Ano? Merong smuggling. Merong but we are looking at all this. Yung kamatis is local production. Bakit mataas? I was watching the broadcast last night and I wondered why this could happen to us, an agricultural country. Pero huwag kayong mag-alala. The NEDA is very confident that the inflation rate will be very, very low. I just don't know how the respective departments who are responsible for their respective areas will address this issue of bringing down the rate of inflation.
1 month from now, we are faced with a situation where we have to go to war against any of our neighbors. Can we raise an army to defend this country and safeguard the lives, property, and freedom of the Filipino people? I ask the same thing with you as legislators, because that is the essence of your responsibility. Nobody answered the question. TESA was not only an economic project. It's a part of the security of this country. Until today, that is the norm. And I do not know why people want to destroy it. I created that upon the behest of the president then. She sent me around the country to find places in the country that can be developed economically so that we can spread the risk of economic development in case of calamity or in case of a war. And we identified Kasambalangan, which is now Port Irene. We identified Diwan. We identified Zamboanga. We identified Antique. We identified several others. So that the economic development of the country is balanced, and if something happens in one place, it will not affect the others. What are you doing today in this country? You're bunching all the development in the western part of the country. Put all the money of the people that are starving to pay their taxes in a risky place of this country. In case of war, the western part, western flank of this country will be blockaded. All those investments will go to north, and the people will starve to death. Can you imagine that? That area is the anchor of the safety and national security of the country, to protect it. We have no enemy that can attack us from the east. We have no, our enemies may come from the south, from the southwest, from the west, from the northwest, and none in the east and the north. So, when we do our things as legislators, I'm leaving you. I might be dead tomorrow. I will not care, but you have to care about your children and grandchildren. You must always think of country first. How to provide them with their livelihood and how to keep them safe from other countries. Every country around us is our enemy, potential enemy. No exception. And that's why, may I beg those who have in their minds to destroy CESA, please stop it. There is a purpose for CESA. Until today, that purpose is being pursued. That's all the message that I want to leave you.
Thank you, sir. Rest assured that every member of this committee will bear in mind that country first. Sir, you're recognized.
Nung dumating dito ang mga Amerikano, paano nila na-capture itong Pilipinas? Dinakade nilang Manila Bay. Sino yung admiral ng Espanya, hindi makagalaw.
Diwi.
Kung magkagerra at i-blockade ang magmula sa Palawan hanggang sa pasukin ang Pilipinas, anong puerto ang open para umandar ang ekonomiya ng Pilipinas?
CESA po.
Wala.
CESA.
Maybe if you can develop something in the Bicol region to access the Pacific. CESA is the most strategic port for this country. That area from Pagudpod all the way to Kasiguran in Isabela, that portion is an area that can support 50 million Filipinos economically. That's how important that is. And there is no one that can attack it. And that is why we have to develop that as a place to repair our government and our people, some of them, in case of war. In fact, even the Japanese who invited us, who invaded us, thought of that place as an exit point. They knew what they were doing. We Filipinos, we do not know what we want. We do some things without any purpose. My God, when you build the country, you have to build the economy, you have to build the system to safeguard that economy. That is what China is doing now. They had the timeline. Be rich until 2001, develop your military until 2030, prepare for war from 30 to 50, and conquer the world. That is their purpose.
Thank you,
Mr. Senator.
Senator.
Thank you, Mr.
Sige, you still
Senator.
have the floor. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Senator. I agree completely, 100%. That's why I am supporting CESA and its charter, and I will defend it as a legislator from Isabela and coming from Region 2. And Mr. Chair,